My thesis on this is you will not go backwards to go forward on something that you do not believe you have the capability or skills to actually go forward on.
I tried to propose something to our Next Level Fitness Accountability group, and it went worse than I expected, and here's why.
Next Level Nation, today, for episode number 2170, you gotta go backwards to go forward. So as Alan alluded to, we did the 10-pound and 10-week challenge in the Next Level Fitness Accountability group. And again, not everybody had that specific goal. Everybody had a goal, and the goal was to help everybody stay accountable, create some necessity, create a little culture around fitness. Alan posted in there today, which I'm grateful for because I think it helps me from a place of consistency and commitment. But he said, would anybody want to do something like this? And then he linked a post that he did. No love. Essentially, he was saying...
Not no love. A little bit of love. No one is game. No one is game. No one is game. And Kev's like, I know. Of course not.
It makes total sense. So the
blind spot.
Thought was, what if we do the opposite of what we just did, where we just tried to intentionally set a goal for weight loss, whatever number it was, whatever rate it was, it's all up to you. Let's do the opposite, where we set a goal for weight gain. And the second I saw that, I was like, that is not...
Seriously?
That is not going to work.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You have to gain weight in order to build muscle.
Facts. These are facts.
Why does no one want to do that? Build muscle equals good.
Build muscle.
Very good.
Build muscle
equals good.
That is a piece of it. If you do not feel like you have the skills to do the thing you're going to have to do after going backwards. So this is what I said to Alan. It's very hard to leverage the benefit if you don't know actually how to leverage the benefit. That's all. That's all it is.
I was thinking about this. Some people actually use debt to make more money. Other people just go into debt.
If you were to look at the stats, what percentage of the United States is in debt?
I would say 60+% probably.
What percentage of them are in constructive debt?
At least 3%.
So 57% aren't, right?
Yeah. And again, we did not look up those stats
those
right
are
now.
Fake made up numbers.
Yeah, completely made up numbers.
But
okay.
that's a really good... You could do the same thing with fitness. Right
now, to me, why go into debt if it's not to leverage?
Because you don't know how not to. In order to okay, credit cards are a great example of this. In order to take advantage of a credit card, you have to know how they take advantage of you.
Yeah, 100%. Of course.
In order to gain weight to then lose weight in a better way to create a better...
Is there people who don't know how to lose weight?
Of course. Yeah, of course. Not necessarily they don't know how.
But you can Google it.
But there's the discipline, there's the method.
Yeah. I don't want to come off wrong in that. Everyone knows how. Whether or not they do it is a different story.
I still disagree, because if that was the case, then all of these bullshit products would not exist. You wouldn't be able to sell skinny detox tea. It wouldn't work. And it works. It doesn't work getting you result, but people sell it.
So when I say this, you exercise more and eat less. That's it.
Yeah, I understand, but that it doesn't work. It doesn't land.
Everyone knows how. Everyone knows that. Exercise more, eat less.
No.
It doesn't get any more basic than that.
I understand, but the problem is it's been so misconstrued, and people have...
That makes me so sad.
I think
That makes me so sad.
Money. Make more, spend less, invest the difference. Make more, spend less, invest the difference, right? Now, again...
But everyone knows that. Doing it is different. Everyone knows make more and spend less is how you get wealthy. That's not...
No. I think the vast majority of people think make more, and they don't ever think spend less.
And they don't Google it? This is why I think people have a hard time with me. I feel very triggered right now because I'm going to come off like a dick, but Google it. Just fucking Google it.
You still
it's not hard.
Do it. This is why
I don't think it's because they don't know how. I think it's because they can't get themselves to do it.
Well, I'm telling you right now, there is a subset of people who have been run through the ringer of snake oil salespeople on social media when it comes to fitness.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've seen it. Low carb, low fat, Atkins,
Yeah.
Weight Watchers, Slim, none of that would work.
It makes me very sad. It bothers me so much. You know what it is? It makes me sad first, and then it pisses me off second.
Yeah. Understand.
That's it. Earn more, spend less, invest the difference, and you'll be wealthy eventually, over time. You'll get more and more wealthy over time. I'm helping a lot of people get wealthy, actually. And then exercise more, eat less, and you will lose weight. Scientific fact.
I understand.
And that's the end of the episode.
You and I have had many arguments because to me, knowledge is not power. It is pure potential.
I agree. Well, I agree somewhat with that. What I will say is I used to say this in fitness coaching. I helped one person lose like 115 pounds. They gained most of it back, unfortunately. And then someone else lose like 50 pounds. They also gained most of it back, unfortunately. But I used to say this, and now I realize, I used to say anyone can teach you how to lose weight. Almost no one can get you to actually do it. That's the difference between my coaching and other people's coaching. I will get you to actually do it.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, how? Military mindset, accountability, commitment devices, tracking, metrics. I will get you to get leverage on yourself. Kev, I am always pressuring you to become better. Always. But I'm not asking you to do anything I'm not doing. So leading by example first, because how dare I tell you to do something that I'm not doing? And I'll never do that. But what I will do is, and this is, again, unapologetic coaching plug. If you can't get yourself to do things, I can get you to do them. I'm serious.
I know.
It is my job to get you to actually fucking do the simple things. And it's my favorite work in the world. And I've been thinking about this a lot lately. You're not going to go to boot camp for the military in the Marines and then be upset that someone is like hard on you. So this is what I'm doing now before I sell coaching is like, don't come to my coaching unless you want it to be hard. Like that's the fucking point. You're not coaching with me so that I can like baby you. You're coaching with me so that I get you to listen to your highest self, so that I can help you reach your full potential. Like one of my least favorite parts of my job is this is going to be for the listeners, but I need to express something. Every time I hear about Kev, they always say what a great guy. What a great guy. Everyone says that about you. And I know you appreciate that. There's a part of me that's like, no one ever fucking says that about me. Ever. That's not the first thing anyone would ever say about me. But dude, and again, this is nothing against you. I help more people than you do. Why are you a great guy and I'm a fucking asshole when I'm the one who's helping people more? And I'm actually asking. I'm not trying to attack you.
Oh, because you create more fucking resistance in their life than I do. Of course. Simple. You're a pain in the ass. With love. That's all.
Isn't that a good thing?
No, it's
not. What, do
not.
we just want to run amok? Like,
I think it's.
That's why I don't like leadership, man.
Look, to the degree I can understand, I understand. I don't know. It makes sense. It's like
because I always feel like the bad guy. You know, it's like, why am I the one who has to say, "Hey, it's actually not that fucking hard.
The
you
coach
got this."
that you dislike in high school is usually the one you look back on and say, "Fuck, that was actually a good coach."
Yeah.
You had a coach. You were late. He fired
he was,
you.
Yeah.
And
he's the best coach I've ever had.
100%.
Hands down, best
but
coach
at the
I've ever had.
time,
he was such a dick at the time.
and if you didn't have ownership at the time, you would have convinced yourself, like, dude, what an arrogant asshole. I was 5 minutes late twice and he fired me. No, that's good.
For him.
Yeah, that's good for him.
Yeah, and he also made thousands of dollars an hour and coached me for free back when we were broke because he believed in me. And I saw but that's the truth. NLU listener, what is happening? I just wanted to jump in here and let you know if you want to get to the next level faster, we have a free virtual monthly meetup at the first Thursday of every month. You can connect with like-minded people and become a bigger part of this amazing global community. The link to register will be in the show notes. Same with your fitness coach.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, if You ate
So
M&Ms
hardcore.
on July 4th or something?
I
Can you just tell that story briefly?
Yeah, I was prepping for a bodybuilding show. My bodybuilding show was in September. I had my birthday, I think 2 weddings, and the 4th of July. And for the 4th of July, we had gone somewhere, and we were like on the beach, and I had a handful of M&Ms and a couple s'mores, and I texted him. I was like, hey, man, I had a handful of M&Ms and some s'mores. And he's like, first of all, why would you even tell me? Like, I would not have known. And second of all, if you weren't you, I would fire you as a client right now. And I was like, whoa, I wish I didn't tell you. But that's the level.
Not a W for ownership, huh?
It's, again, this is triggering to people, so I want to throw it out there. But, like, I would go to
Best
him.
coach you've ever had.
100%.
Hands down, right?
You're the best. No, you're the best coach I've ever had.
Oh, thank you, brother.
You're very welcome. I would go to him. Yeah.
You ever want to punch me?
All the time. Today. Today, like 15 times today already. It's only 12:40.
Nice.
I would go to him, strip off my clothes, get in my underwear, and then say, where are we? How far off am I? How much am I fat?
What would he say?
Usually it was like, no, on pace. Good, on pace. But I know there were times where if I wasn't, he would tell me and say, dude, it's not happening fast enough. Like, we need to speed this up.
I know this wasn't the point, but this is fire. Do you want the truth? Or do you want someone to make you feel better?
Well, it depends on the goals.
Yeah.
And it depends on what you've what you've been convinced you need.
Yeah. Well, being appreciated in your own time is not easy when you actually care about people reaching their potential. I don't care if you have more fun, dude. I care about your fucking future and the future of this company and the betterment of the world and the listeners. And I think it's more meaningful. You know, it's more meaningful, but it's always harder, of course. It's like, so I think I'm going to give more disclaimers from now on, not just on the podcast, but in general. It's like my monthly meetups, we have one coming up in September, so the link will be in the show notes. Kev used to do these with me. And now the whole first 5 slides are just disclaimers. Like, seriously leave if you're in a bad state. Seriously leave. Because the whole thing is basically going to make you feel wildly inadequate. Because the truth is, we are inadequate. I'm inadequate. I have to get better every day. We're like not that successful. I really want this to land. I am not even fucking close to as strong of a leader or speaker as I need to be to achieve my goals. Not even close. If I was, we would have already achieved the goals. So this idea that no one wants to feel inadequate is actually making you inadequate. Because if you're avoiding all feedback.
But that's where I'm telling you, that's where the thing is, where if you already feel level 10 adequate, the way to help somebody is not to make them feel more adequate.
Yeah.
Sorry,
and if
not
you
to
feel
make them feel
if you
more
feel level
inadequate.
10 inadequate,
Yes.
the way to help them is not to make them feel
Yes,
inadequate.
that's actually
But
what I meant to say.
If
I
you're a
meant to say
good
that-
coach, you won't.
No, I know, but I think
If
that's
someone
why
feels level
it's-
10 inadequate, I'm not going to make them feel more inadequate.
No, I know. But
Okay.
but I think that's why I think more people feel inadequate than people would guess. I mean, you and I, how many people have we?
And they're putting on a show like they're not.
Of course.
That's been fascinating for me. Okay,
So
let me
if
read
somebody
this because I know we got to jump. Go
if
ahead.
somebody shows up and says, "Hey, give me 100%," like if I
They
went to that
always
fitness
do.
coach, right? If I went to that fitness coach and said, "Look, I want you to treat me
Like you treat
as-
yourself.
yeah, like you treat yourself."
What would he
but
say to you? He probably would have been like, dude, you're what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
you're
probably.
terrible at this.
But if I wasn't real when I said give me that feedback, that would have been wildly detrimental to me. It was not detrimental. That's exactly what I want. Give me what you got. I'm fine. It's gonna be fine. Not a big deal, right? I've been
you did have
well, yeah,
some
my
serious
mental health.
issue.
Yeah, well, that's not because of the advice he gave me. That's because I was committed to winning plastic trophies at the expense of my mental health. All right,
Yeah,
read your
fair.
thing,
All right,
and we gotta
last
go.
thing. All right, so I said at Never Quit Jesus.
Oh boy.
At Never Quit Kid and I have been thinking a lot lately about how to keep ourselves and the Next Level Fitness group motivated after the 10 pounds in 10 week challenge ends. And you and I have been talking about this a lot too, Kev, where we want more motivation. So let's do this. Let's win. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of reverse dieting, but gaining weight is how you build muscle naturally and is super important for strength, well-being, and longevity. Facts, scientific facts. If any of you next levelers would be open to mixing it up with a reverse diet challenge starting in Q4 when it gets colder, please DM me. Please DM us and let us know. We are still thinking on it, but any feedback would be great. Thank you. Hashtag next level you. I forgot the hashtag apparently. So I thought that was a great idea because it'll get people outside their comfort zone. Everyone says you have to get outside your comfort zone in order to grow. Well, you have to learn how to gain weight. Just like I have to learn how to lose it. I was tall and lanky, so I like being bigger. So for me, it's outside my comfort zone to get leaner. For most people, it's outside their comfort zone to get bigger. Particularly women, understandable. I'm not making that wrong. But you cannot you can't get to the next level without sacrificing the current level. That's a principle.
Yeah.
I'm very frustrated at our company. Like, I'm ready to go to the next level. And everyone can feel it in my intensity. I also realize I have a warrior. I never shared this with you. I know we got to go. But Kev, I had a Halo 2 montage way back in the day called Warrior Within. And I realize now one of the reasons no one says Alan's a nice guy is because I have a warrior in me. And warriors are only appreciated during war times. And so I'm going to be a great coach for you if you're really down and out and you really want to win. But I'm going to be very much a pain in the ass if you want to chill.
Yeah.
And I'm just
pretty
accepting
comfortable.
That. Yeah, if you want to be comfortable, I'm not
Stay
the guy.
comfortable. Stay comfortable.
Yeah, it's all good. Stay away, and that's fine. But to wrap this in a bow, you have to sacrifice the current level to get to the next level. You have to gain weight to build muscle. You have to lose muscle to burn fat. There's always a loss. You can't, people always say, well, they literally do this all the time. It's mind-blowing. They say, well, I want to build muscle and burn fat. And I say that, no.
Well, it's because they've been lied to.
You can't do that unless you take steroids. And even then, you kind of can't. Even people on steroids do bulks and cuts.
That's because there's stuff out there that says you can do it.
That's not scientifically accurate.
But nobody looks at the science, baby.
Why not? Listeners, look at the science. Do the research. ChatGPT it. Deep research function, baby. It's not, you'll have a plan or reach out. I got you. I will tell you the truth, and then it's up to you what the fuck you do with it.
I like it intense today on a Monday. A little intense on a Monday. I dig that.
Gotta bring it.
I dig that. All right, what's the meetup on?
How to design your life and environment for success.
Perfect.
So
cool.
Set up your desk, set up your office, set up your home, set up everything. Yeah.
And that is on Thursday, September 4th.
Correct.
Boom. All right. So we'll have the link in the show notes for that. Next Level Nation, the best Facebook group in the world. We could brand it that way and lie and say this is the best, but we're not going to do that. But it is really good. It's really
best
great.
Facebook group in 278,000 countries.
278,000 countries on 12 continents. We'll have the link in the show notes for that as well. As always, love you, appreciate you, grateful for each and every one of you. And if you are as committed as you say you are to getting to the next level, make sure you tune in tomorrow because we will be there to help you get there every single day.
Next Level Nation, keep reaching for your full potential every single day.